let's clear the space before we start. Oh. Welcome back to the channel. Okay, let's see what Spirit has in store for the collective. What does the collective need to know at this time, Spirit? Something is coming your way. 111 on the timer when I looked up, and it's a lovely, whatever it is, it's lovely. Okay, it's the sun. And I love that. I think you might be moving. As soon as I said that, the 8 of Cups. You're leaving something behind. You're finally taking this step somewhere. I think you are moving. You might be moving like out of the States. I do feel like you've had a period of kind of like this 10 of Wands energy where it just felt like everything was a burden. And now you're finally moving into your most emotionally fulfilling timeline where you are at peace. And let's see what else. This is such a good reading. I'm so glad. Let's see. Okay, with the Queen of Swords in reverse, you just have to be careful, okay? Like, you have all of this good coming in, and you're finally leaving something behind, something that wasn't fulfilling you, but you're finally making it, you know? So the Queen of Swords in reverse is somebody who is acting very scatterbrained in a way, like impulsive even, but I think this might have been you in the past energy, or maybe you do have this tendency of you know, when things get good, they're good, and then you can really fall back into this very sad or negative mood where you want to be like, the highs are high, the lows are low, and that's normal for anybody. But I think you in particular, you have just a really hard time with processing emotion. Yeah, and it's kind of like your emotions can cloud your judgment. And going into the season, I think you need to let go of that part of yourself and maybe do the inner work. Yeah, in order for you to step into your Queen of Pentacles energy, where you can finally be responsible financially, but also with your emotions, intellectually. You know the next steps that need to be taken without being clouded by your emotions. Okay, and in the past, you had somebody with the Queen of Wands energy in reverse, just plotting against your success. This could be a woman near you, it could be a friend, it could be your own mom, it could be your aunt, whatever. You get the gist. It's somebody in your vicinity, and it doesn't necessarily have to be a woman, but it can be. Okay, I do think that they didn't want you to make this move. It's kind of like for their own benefit too, is what I'm getting. It's kind of like they want to keep you around because you uproot their life, and it's kind of like I want to say like a narcissistic behavior in a way, where they can see how much they benefit being around you, but they don't appreciate you or value you enough to see you win. So it's good that you're making this move. You're finally walking away from this from this person, and you're finally being able to stop being in conflict with yourself and with others. This person, the way that they really just affected you emotionally, and so this is why I say it could very well be a mom. Mother wound could be significant, but this is definitely somebody who has a real big effect on you. And so they could have affected the way that you do a lot of the things in your, you know, the way that you behave, the way that they just wanted to keep you around. But you're finally going to be walking away from that as well. So that's good. Yeah, you have the bottom of the deck, the Hierophant energy. So you're taking a new way, like a new step in the right direction. It's going to be promoting more growth, more fulfillment, and just more financial stability. I think when you make this move, you're going to see the many opportunities that open up for you because you're finally in alignment. You're finally following the path that you know you were always meant to take. Now, if you're making this move, I feel like also this could be like a place that you think of or you have thought of in the past. It's kind of like, for example, sometimes we're called to places, we're called to cities, we're called to just different areas in the world, and I think you're finally going to that dream location. And when you are in alignment, things just fall into your place, into your lap naturally. So you might be worried about, how am I going to get a job? How am I going to be successful over here, or try to bring down the pentacles with the Queen of Pentacles here? How am I going to bring down the money that I need, or the materials that I need in order to build something sustainable for me? And Spirit is saying you don't need to worry about that, because they are going to guide you along the way. So you should keep an eye out on like the interactions that you have with people when you make it out there, because you can kind of see like little signs and synchronicities when you meet these people. And yeah, they can open up doors for you. Let's see, I'm gonna pull one more card. But this is an overall really amazing reading, and I'm really excited for this collective. Now, it doesn't necessarily have to be like you moving out of the city. If you aren't doing that, it could also just be you leaving a job that is unfulfilling, or you finally taking the next step in your relationship, or leaving behind certain people, like I said, that just didn't care about you the way that you thought. Overall, whoever this is, they're leaving something behind, and it's going to bring so much more emotional fulfillment. One last card, please. Yeah, you were definitely in the past just somebody who was very down in the dumps. I feel like you were in a time where you were just disappointed constantly by the people around you, by the work, the friendship, the relationships you had with family, and this was you. But now you are going to be in a more stable situation that brings love forth to you, but it also is like your own self-love as well. The Lovers here. This is an amazing reading. I'm really happy for you guys, and yeah, let me know if this resonates. I would love to hear who this reading is for and who it resonated with. But yeah, thank you.